Kia ora e te whānau ngā mihi nui kia koutou. We're at the end of week 6. That's gone by very fast. Hey, we've got a big day or big evening coming up with our school discos. There's information in the newsletter, which you'll see in just a moment, which has got some of our protocols. Please take time to read those, as they're all about health and safety and ensuring our tamariki are going to be well catered for and are going to be sure they're dropped off correctly and picked up and all that kind of thing. Also, and at the end of our newsletter, we've got actually a large report from our school board about some of the things that they are doing. All right, let's check out that newsletter now. Dear parents, caregivers and whānau, e te whānau o te kura o tāua, tēnā koutou katoa. We have just ticked over the halfway mark of the term with our era review seeming like a distant memory. Over the past 6 weeks, our tamariki have been learning about economic activity as part of the Giraffe social science curriculum. There have been fascinating discussions, real-life applications, and excellent understandings being developed about needs and wants. With this particular topic, we have been trying to ensure that at each phase of the curriculum, we are building on knowledge. So when our Year 1 to 3, Phase 1 students face this topic again in Years 4 to 6, Phase 2, they will not be covering the same thing, but will be able to build on what they have learned previously. This is going to be our approach as we look into the science, technology, arts, and health curricula. Our syndicate teams have been doing collaborative planning when preparing our topics with a focus on integrating reading, writing, and maths as appropriate. Over the past few weeks, we have been talking about how we will be reporting student progress. We introduced the new MOE, progress descriptors, and what this would look like at mid-year and the end of the year. The MOE have produced a document about what each of these descriptors may look like for your child from a parent whānau point of view. This will be our first time using these descriptors, and there is a lot of nuance between them. We'll be able to provide more context at parent-teacher interviews at the end of the term. While on the subject of reporting, we have completed our Term 2 PAT tests, which are standardised tests used for 5 decades in Aotearoa, New Zealand, that support making our informed judgments against the curriculum. Overall, our tamariki are doing well, with at least 3/4 of students performing at an average or above level. What is particularly pleasing was our mathematics results. 89% of students were operating at an average or above level. This is a testament to our pedagogical approach to maths and the hard work of our teachers. Tonight we have our whānau and friends disco. I want to thank the team for putting this event together. As far as logistics go, please follow these guidelines. Tawa school children only are to attend, no preschoolers, sorry. Children wait at the bottom of the hall deck. Children will be admitted in class groups. Lines will be organised just before entry. At the end of the disco, parents will enter through the front door and exit with your children via the side door. No child is to leave the hall unless they are with a parent. No arrangements to meet elsewhere. For senior children, no cell phones are to be used during the disco, especially for taking photos or videos. There will be spaces for children to go to should they become overwhelmed or need some time out. We look forward to a fun evening. From the library. Our main fundraiser for the library is the Scholastic Book Club. This comes out twice a term, both as a catalogue and online. You can purchase items 2 ways, either shop online, the preferred method, using a credit card or debit card at this link, or fill out the form at the back of the catalogue and hand it in with the correct amount of cash to the school office. If you have not ordered online from Book Club before, you will need to register first. If you need any help with this, please come and see Angela. Issue 4 is open and catalogues have been sent home. Book Club Issue 4 closes at Tawa School on Tuesday the 16th of June at 9 a.m. Coming up in week 10, on Tuesday the 24th of June, we are gathering as a community to have dinner together in the hall to celebrate Matariki at our Matariki Harvest Evening. It is great that Matariki is celebrated across the country, as it creates a mid-year opportunity to pause, reflect, set new goals, and acknowledge those who have passed on. Bring some dinner for your whānau and something to sit on as we celebrate together, play some games, and sing waiata. There continues to be a lot of announcements coming out from the Minister of Education and the Ministry itself regarding new initiatives and funding. We are lucky that we are self-governing, and apart from mandated requirements, we have autonomy about how we respond and what we embrace when considering the uniqueness of our school community. There are many changes we are supportive of, Others we are a little sceptical about their real impact, but be assured the tamariki of our community are at the centre of any decisions we make regarding how and what we teach. And here's a great quote from James Clear: "Ideas that are hoarded help no one. Success follows generosity." Board bits. Kia ora koutou. The year of the horse has galloped off with the winds from February, and her hooves continue to stir up the dust. I take heart at our amazing staff who consistently are focused on delivering excellent education experiences for all our tamariki in an inclusive and safe environment. Thank you, as we appreciate your commitment to our children's learning pathways. Below are updates that cover the key activities from the board over the past 2 terms of 2026. Enrolment Scheme Review. At the start of the Term 2 in April, Tawa School implemented a smaller home zone to prevent overcrowding by dampening demand on our roll growth. The process for this review took over 2 years. The delays were a result of MOE staff turnover, network team capacity, and capability to respond. While the reduced home zone is smaller than what our community advocated for, we remain optimistic the change will benefit Tawa School and the larger Tawa network. Tatiana, our board presiding member, recently attended a meeting with members of the wider Tawa School's boards, majority of whom are facing dropping enrolments. Our enrolment scheme review has highlighted the need for MOE to create a multi-stakeholder engagement on the broader issues of changing demographics in our community. The meeting was a positive step in relationship building and strengthening community advocacy to co-create local solutions to the challenges we face. Education Review Office. We have completed our engagement with the Education Review Office review, including the ERO on-site visit on May 12th to the 13th, 2026. We are anticipating a preliminary report in July. The ERO team highlighted the school's inclusive culture, the strong sense of collaboration with leaders and staff, and the commitment of our team to see positive outcomes for our ākonga. While we are quietly confident that the school is doing well across the 14 criteria of evaluation, we remain open to identify areas for future improvement from external evaluators. To learn more about new ERO reporting, see detail here at this link. Property maintenance. Following the February storm that took out a couple of roofing panels from the pool building, Trina, our board secretary superstar, worked her magic to successfully obtain insurance reimbursement for the remedial work. To ensure the integrity of this valuable community asset for the next 20 years, the board has approved funding for a complete re-roofing later in 2026. We will be turning our attention to refurbishment of the admin block and associated teaching spaces. This project also provides an opportunity to investigate the feasibility of including renewable energy sources with the aim of strategic energy transition. Board membership. While we have a competent and broad skill base across our current board membership, we continue to invite and welcome expressions of interest for different ways of working with our Māori and Pasifika communities. Please reach out to Barry or any board members with your ideas on how we can strengthen our relationships with governance of the school. We also encourage you to continue to refer to our website for resources such as community notices and the bank of policy documents. Please do not hesitate to strike up a conversation with staff or board members. A big thank you to all parents for your invaluable daily contributions. We see you and appreciate your time and effort, whether it is helping with road patrol or supporting a class attending off-site activities, or simply keeping yourself and your tamariki safe and well this winter. I want to say a big thank you to the whole whānau and Friends Committee team who have been getting this disco ready. Thank you for all the work that you've done behind the scenes. We really, really appreciate it. So let's go and have a great time this evening. Enjoy your long weekend. Remember, we are back on Tuesday for the start of week 7. Enjoy your King's birthday. We'll see you then. Ka kite anō.